Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in to me playing Conquest of Longbow. This is an old point-and-click adventure game from way back in the day of the Sierra Games point-and-click adventure game craze. I'm recording this literally at 2 a.m. at night, and we're going to be going for about an hour. I don't know how much of this is going to make it into the video, but we'll wait and see what happens. So this game is, let's say, fairly simple. We're going to go into the introduction first. See what happens. I remember nothing from this game, by the way. I remember this game being very high quality when I played it when I was like in my teens. When I first played this game, it was either in the 90s or 2000s. I can't remember which. I think it was in the 90s. This game in particular holds a very precious spot in my heart. It tells a story of Robin Hood. This is a more accurate telling of Robin Hood, rather than the dramatical way that the way the story unfolded. In the movies, I believe you can die in this one. If you make poor choices, your friends can also die if you don't learn to keep them safe. I will not be talking a whole lot because, again, it is 2 a.m. in the morning. I don't want to keep people up or wake people up. Year of our most gracious Lord, 1193. Good King Richard the Lionheart sailed across the sea. The infidels he had besieged, but Jerusalem was lost. Bloody was the third crusade, dearly did it cost. Long and dangerous was the road, enemies on all sides. Hidden by the night he rode, cloaked in merchant skies. But in the realm of Austria, King Leopold did reign. He swore to capture Lionheart, or else had to have him slain. Mighty oaths did Richard swear at this base treachery. They bound him like a roaring lion to face his enemy. King Leopold was filled with glee to have so rich a prize. His laughter filled the stony hall, his greed rose to the skies. 100,000 golden marks on Richard's head he laid, and Lionheart is prisoner until the ransom paid. I have no fear, King Richard said, my people love me well. They'll raise the ransom that you ask, and damn your soul to hell. And when in England Prince John heard of his brother's golden fee, he swore a dark unholy oath that he would never go free. The days have sorely passed, and Lionheart does wait. His Black Prince John and traitorous dogs conspire to seal his fate. While Robin Hood in Green Sherwood an outlaw's life does lead, falsely charged by men corrupt to satisfy their greed. At your side, companions true, Little John is one. Alan the Dale, the troubadour, and Much the Miller's son. Will Scarlet with his good yew bow, Friar Tuck to pray amen. Old Robin Hood to lead them all, and so we shall begin. Alright, so that was interesting. Turn up the volume. Let's see here. This level difficulty during arcade sequences. The slide towards level win and bypass these sequences. I'll keep it right there so I can play them, just to show you guys it. We also make sure. Yep, okay. This is my own horn. This contains my own small store of money. Whatever else I gain from lightening the overall purse of a rich man is turned over to Friar Tuck, who serves as our trusted treasurer. And my money as I empty the chest. There's something about silver in the purse that makes the day seem brighter. Made a bed of lashed wood and leather with a fur covering for cold nights. It's kind of tuck to see that my fire is kept lit and my cave warm. It is more pleasant to stand on than barren floor. Whereas beaten earth, we live a simple life here. One of many natural caves carved into the sandstone. When I let down the leather covering provides me a privacy and keeps out the cold. The cave is the main part of our hidden camp. Warning, we've all broken our fast, but mayhap Tuck will share some of his fish with you. From the gaunt and starving look of our good friar, I fear you'll be left begging. I'll remember that give when it comes time to dole out the stew tonight. Mercy on me, Tuck, or I'll be too weak to play your favorite tunes. You know, the old Norman saying, Alan, never make an enemy of the cook. I can see there's no point in being around here and listening to these two prattle. I'll be in the glade practicing. What of you, Little John? I'll have to head up to the overlook and see if anyone of interest comes along. Wait, Baltic Watling Street. Buck says our treasury could use a boosting. Is that true? Sorry to say it is, Robin. We're down to but a few hundred marks. Well, come off then. Come there, you have a mind too. Our camp tables are crude, but they serve their purpose. Our Tuck is in charge of the campfires and cooking. The redoubtable Tuck, though Turtle Friar and therefore a man of God, is known for his skill with the sword. Our bard, a lad of lively wit and golden voice, Alan the Dale. Pardon me, I'm just working on a song in honor of Tuck's fine cooking, and I need to concentrate. There's hope for a rich abbot or greedy baron to come along to replenish our treasury. Then you better spend some time on the overlook watching out the road, for you know John will tire of it soon enough. I want to go after the other guy. Can I? Waste no time devouring that fish, I see. I find that a full belly greatly improves the magnitude of my prayers and gives me one more thing to give thanks for. Alright. Go this way. I do not remember my way around this forest, so this is going to be an adventure. Once upon a time, I knew every inch of this freaking place. I don't anymore, though. That's what we're going to make sure that we save quite often. Glad you decided to come. I saw a sheriff's man head up the road a while back. But I have a mind to go around to the widow's cottage and say hello to her sons before they leave for Nottingham again. Might want to stay and watch for the fellow to return in case he's up to mischief. Thanks for the warning. Maybe I'll stop by and see the widow myself later on. He's like that. So would the boys. Until later, then. The American spy safely upon Walton Street. There's no one on Walton Street now. Busy woman looks frightened. She is being pursued by one of the sheriff's men. Told that but literally this was my head in a black heart. Stand fast. Royd, move aside, I say, in the name of the Sheriff of Nottingham. Nay, please, I've done nothing wrong. Don't let him take me, please. Release the woman. He's my prisoner. Step aside, I say. Let the woman go. It's up to you. She's only a peasant. Whom I'm going to protect from scoundrels such as you. Arrested her and she's coming with me. For what crime? Didn't pay her taxes. You collected them thrice in 1 week. I just collect, I don't keep track. Don't worry, wench. Take payment in other than coin. Lusting swine, let her go. Arrest you for hindering the show's justice. Surrender yourself. Oh, bless you, sir. To whom do I owe my salvation? You've surely heard the name of Robin Hood. Robin Hood, then it's true what they say of you. I shall be forever grateful. What shall we do with this worthless carrion? I care not, drag him away for the wolves and ravens. Bless you and all your men, I must go now. It does my heart good to see joy and gratitude written upon her face. Between Nottingham to the south and streets down the street, so that's a courier. Hi, here I am. The point is about midway between Nottingham to the south and the edge of my territory and Sherwood Forest to the north. We will be coming here quite often, I should note. On the east side, the ground rises separate to a ridge that provides an excellent overlook of Walton Street, and our camp is due east of the overlook. I really love it this time of year. Let's see. Let's look at the map. The Wilkes Walking Street. The Station of Oaks is the soul of Sherwood Forest. I encamp within Sherwood. Widow dwells here. Near the River Trent is the sacred Willow Grove. This is the monastery in the Fens, town of Nottingham. Ah, it's a good widow and their 3 fine sons, Hal, Hob, and Dickon. Mother, it's Robin Hood. Good day to you. It's good to see you again. If that tuck sent you to bother about the wool. Nay, he said nothing about it. Good, I told him I would have it soon enough. We're going to town today, master, if there's anything you need. I think not today, lads, but be careful. If the sheriff ever suspects you of helping the outlaws of Sherwood. He'll never catch us. We'll listen around and hear all kinds of things. Dickon, you heed the man. Wiser than you. Aw, Mom. Don't worry, we'll keep the whelp under control. Fear not, Dickon. If I ever need a spy, I'll think of you. Dickon is our youngest. Hop is the middle son. Hal is the eldest. She's a handsome woman for her years, with wise and understanding eyes and a keen wit. That's a mean-looking ewe. Rufus Thatch, from the simple string college. I'm not afraid of no sheriff's men of the Gremio. Dickon! Aw, Mum. I should say that Saturday Fair coming will be the biggest fair yet. When the town opens, if you think there's something you need doing, please let us know. But mind to have a word or two with that friar of yours. He's rather fond of food for a holy man. Indeed, his girth is nearly the match of his piety. About time someone asked my opinion around here. First off, this business with the wool. I mean, just as I've grown it all back, whoosh, off it gets shaved again. At the least consideration for how I feel, but it gets worse. I make the teeniest protest, that big brute Hal, for instance, will make months to out of me. Fair frightens me out of my wits, he does. Oh my god, the frickin' ewe talks. Alright. The village form a living green temple. Nothing of interest. Let's go here. This is the most ancient and sacred oak of the forest. This is a sacred oak. I will not take bark, branch, or leaf from this tree. Think of what to say to an oak tree. That comes in play later. Grim woven Norman fortress of stone, converted by its order of militant monks into a monastery. On its high rocky promenade, you can see the monastery and all the fens around it. The monastery sits in the midst of the fens, a body of dark, swampy water with an evil reputation. The fens are surrounded by a boggy ground. It would be dangerous to tread this far from the safety of the path. We're not going to need that anytime soon. So let's go back to camp. Let's go in here. Got 5 pennies, 9 half pennies, and 26 farthings. Oh, looks like we're going back to the to the overlook. There's no one wanting shrink now. Hmm. Bob the Cobbler lives in this part of town. Foul wicked abbot has grandest dreams of a great cathedral built in his honor. To this end, he forces the workers of Nottingham to work for nearly nothing lest he excommunicate them. So far, his self-glorification is no more than a facade, and God willing, so it will remain. For under his property, he has built a stone-walled witches' court, where he burns those he accuses of being witches. The sheriff as his ally, none dare to stop him. Dual bulls of the Normans and Anglo-Saxons have grown together to form the one town of Nottingham. It was pub in England. The innkeeper is well known for giving ale to noble crusaders, returning from the Holy Land. Sheriff of Nottingham lives and rules from this Norman castle upon the sandstone bluff. It is heavily fortified and filled with his men, as corrupt a band of rogues as I have ever seen. Sheriff's dungeons and gallows put fear into the hearts of outlaws and honest men alike, and the sanctimonious abbot blesses all of the sheriff's evil deeds. I'm gonna save. The tourism club is built directly into the sandstone bluff. Cool caves in this bluff have always been the perfect place to brew and store ale. Massive bluff of sandstone was the ideal place for Normans to build their fortification when they first came to Nottingham. East of the castle lies the town. Oh, give me a second. I think that would be pretty stupid to, you know, do that right now. So. Every single day is always worth it to check the outlook and every other place. Okay, so that's basically what I need to do. Alright, we need to exit out of here. Valois, Master Hood, a glorious day for the bow. Set the garlands for practice, come and join us. This new lad here is Simon, and he is yet to see a sample of your skills. The garland fastened to the tree is my target. No man is admitted to my band unless he can place an arrow within its center without touching a single leaf of the garland. This bit of cloth tied to the tree tells how strongly the wind blows and from which direction. This green glade we come to practice our archery. Good man, Will is. Watch me on a bit of fear, a look I've often seen on men new to our band. You'll realize soon enough, I hope, that I'm only a man like other men. They perhaps that I shoot better than most. Is it my name for shooting? Tell me what brings you to the forest, young Simon. I shot a rabbit and took it to my family for supper. I was going to make a pouch from the skin, but a forester saw it drying and saw the mark of the arrow in it. He wanted to bribe to pretend he hadn't noticed. But I was so angry I knocked him down. I was declared an outlaw the very same day, and my father bade me come to you and serve you. It was your father's idea? Nay, it was mine. I would have come at once, but I was afraid for my family. I wouldn't leave until my father ordered me to go. Will, are we? Aye, a couple of men are keeping an eye on the lad's parents. Good. Then I make you welcome, Simon. If you can spear a rabbit with an arrow, you'll be a useful man indeed. I'll try, sir. Truly I will. Alright. Merciful shot, Robin. This will be a good day to win against you. Your shooting is terrible. Try that again. And oh, I see. Okay. Not too bad. Hold fast, Robin, while I collect the arrows. When I played this, I decided to do all of these practice sessions myself. Because this does come into play, this little mini game right here, this does come into play. You know the value of practice. I intend to do, sir. Keep shooting if you like. We've finished our practice for the day. Alright. Each night after supper, as is our custom, we gather to speak of the day's events. Fill my mug again, Tuck. As you wish, but what ails you? I've never seen you so deep in your cups. Why, 'tis the ale that ails him, but ails well that ends well, and... Stop blithering, Alan. I too wonder what troubles you, Robin. A strange melancholy came upon me tonight unbidden. Perhaps an enemy has cast a spell on you. Drive him, Tuck, quickly, in case he should die in his sleep. Why, Will Scott, can't you find a way to turn him in rather than frighten him? Now Phil will the nature of this melancholy, for we all feel it from time to time. Is that we're outlaws, forced away from kith and kin, living as we can in the forest. Knowing death waits in an arrow's flight, or worse yet, a rope's bite. A short life, but a merry one, that's the way of it. Aye, but don't you dream of living as free men, able to walk in town without fear, to love woman, knowing you could stay beyond morn? Ah, there's the rub of the matter. You need a good woman, Robin. I know this lass with huge tracts of land. Alan, you said I could meet her. And a drink to your good fortune, Much. As for me, I'm off to bed now, let's see. Which way is it? Good night, lads. I'll assist Master Hood to his bed and see you on the morrow. Tis for shame, Robin. Already deep in drunken slumber. Well, it's not my job to play nursemaid. I've lured you to bed, and that's the end of it. Cast adrift, floating, a song sung upon the wind that rustles through leaves, calling me onward into a heart of green. A woman as graceful as the willows which surround her, swaying to the music in the wind. She's gone, but there's something here, the glittering green stone where she stood. The willows, I hear them whisper her name, Marion. Marion. Come back, Marion. Come back to me. How my head aches! By the blessed lady, I swear I'll never sink to drown my melancholy in a cup again. My poor back. I must speak to little John about leaving me to lie on my quiver all night. That dream. That woman. What is this? Clenched in my own hand. The emerald! Now I can see its shape, half a heart. Maybe I still dream. Nay, not with this pounding in my head. I must be well and truly awake. Somehow I must find this Marion and learn the meaning of the emerald. Aye, and see if she is as beautiful as I dreamed. Alright, time to save. Have heart carved of emerald. The sword I can summon my men in time of need. 5 pennies, 17 half pennies, and 26 farthings. So you live after all. Morning is nearly gone, and I've given you up for dead. Well, the tender care you showed me last night, I might as well been. You look a bit worse for wear. You have an odd light in your eyes. I had a dream, Tuck. Not to wonder, inspired by such mighty draughts of grog as you consumed. Let 'em tell it, Alan. Your ears never tire of your wagging tongue. There was a woman with raven hair and a dress that moved like a white flame. I've never seen such a beautiful maid. I have dreams like that all the time. Did I tell you the one I had about the 3 red-haired girls who... Hush, Alan, this is no jest to me. She danced in a willow grove, then she disappeared. The willows just whispered the name Marion. Where she had stood, I saw an emerald. Bent to pick it up, and I awoke. That's a pretty enough dream, but whatever, Robin, it's only a dream. And explain you this. By my troth, real emerald. What do you say now? That you should have more dreams like this and we'll all be rich. This dream has come to me for a purpose. I'll meet this maiden today, I'm sure of it. Robin, I'm glad you're finally up. I've just gotten an urgent message from a friend in town. There's a man who's helped us many times with information, a cobbler by the name of Lob. He sent word that he must speak to you, and he wishes you to seek him out in Nottingham. Let him come to the forest if the matter is so urgent. I know of this Lob. He's a good man. He asked you to come to him. That's for your reason, but that's not all. First, he said it concerns the fate of King Richard. What does he mean? If he has news of our king, I only know what my friend told me. And secondly, that Lob's demands you bring a lady's slipper to prove your identity. A lady's slipper? What an odd request. Why, there's nothing to it, Robin. Have a few more grogs and dream one up. Little John, would you take yonder pop and dunk him in the stream for me? Surely, master. And nay, I desist. I'll give my word. What do you advise, Will? There you go to the slob as the ass. But even if Robin had a slipper, he cannot walk into Nottingham without being hanged upon the spot. Nevertheless, I must find a way. Let me think upon it. As you will, master, we all have tasks of our own, but we'll think upon it as well. Alright. I think Robin, the boys are in town. We're looking for them. Alright, let's head over to the overlook. Is there any gonna be a bee here? Nope, nothing here. Adventures. Alright. My sources tell me time to explore. Help me, help! Deserve the one I dreamt of. Thank you, bold outlaw. Another boon I would ask of you. You have but to name it. Must find your leader, the one called Robin Hood. Need seek no further, I am Robin Hood. And you are all I had hoped you would be. What is it that you hoped? I came to see and judge you, or I must decide if you're a man whom we can trust. The slipper is your first reward, and there may be other rewards, if you are wise enough to earn them. Now I must go. Wait, stay and speak with me a while. I dare not. My enemies must have seen me enter the forest. I must go. Thank you again for my life. There's me way back and ask about my dream. We'll meet again, my little Marion. For I have many a sweet reward in mind. He is beyond a doubt deceased. Amongst evil staff lies where it fell. Let's check the body. It was no use to me, covered with blood as it is. I don't know there are sufficient questions if I were to wear it. It is odd that he carries no pouch, but I can find nothing of value upon him. Not touch the cursed thing that dared to strike my beauteous Marion. It is Marion's slipper. And now, time to call our friends. Marion's slipper is made of fine, soft leather. Master, what's happened here? I see a monk adorned with your fletching. Aye, he was trying to kill the very woman I saw in my dream. But the lady, she wasn't hurt? Nay, she rode away, after tossing me her slipper. A slipper? Such as Lob requires you to bring? Surely this is more than mere chance. So, the sooner I devise a way to enter Nottingham and see Lob, the sooner I'll learn more of her. As for the monk's body, we'll see to it, Robin. We'll give him a proper Christian burial, for all that he was probably a sinner and unshriven. That's from the son and second strength only to little John. Not an overly bright lad, but brave and true. Then help him bury him. We'll bury him and see you in the camp tonight. I'll say a few words over him, though I fear his doom is already set. And wait for us, we'll take care of this. Anyone wrong, we can do this without troubling you. Alright. Let's leave. The rest of the day seemed empty indeed without Marion in it. I was glad for nightfall my men listened with interest to all I had to tell the lady. It is my way to share knowledge freely with my men, that they may advise me better when action must be taken. I see you wisely refrained from filling your mug more than once this eve. Aye. Too much grog is like sleeping with one's head beneath a smith's anvil. No more wish for dreams then, master. What need have I for dreams when I've seen the dream herself in the flesh? Must learn no more about her. Women can wait. There is Lob's business to deal with. Aye, yet somehow the two are linked. You dare not show your face within the walls just as an outlaw. Still, must find a way. We shall see what the morrow brings. Let's save. Alright, we are almost out of time, so we're going to call the episode here. I will be recording this once a day, and I'll be uploading this once a day after I do the editing. And, yeah. Yes. And I think this will take us to the main menu. Ooh. Nice. Bob Fishbach? I have to look that up later. Alright. Alright. I'm not gonna do it that way. Alright. Video will transition out from here, but I'll see you guys next time. Until then, ta-ta!